Rick, hello and welcome. AFME and ICMA have launched a guide to infrastructure finance in Europe. Can you explain the thinking behind this?
Yes, we in ICMA thought it was very important to put down in one place, in a very public way, information that many of our members put together on a day-to-day basis for their clients, but we thought it was important to be very transparent, given the urgent need for infrastructure financing, to do more for issuers and investors in infrastructure.
And what are we talking about in terms of infrastructure? Is it bridges and roads, tunnels and so forth?
It's things that we see every day, David. It's airports, roads, transport system, tubes, hospitals, schools, lots of different things which require some type of public funding.
And is there a problem around the funding of these assets in Europe that needs addressing?
In many cases, there's not a problem, particularly for the most well-known and those types of projects supported by well-known governments. In many cases, however, the projects are more risky, particularly those structured with some type of private sector involvement. That's the type of project which can really help get assistance from the Juncker plan.
And so what are we saying in our report? What are the key conclusions?
Main conclusions are that infrastructure issuers, which are typically municipal procurement agencies, do have a variety of options available to them. It's not just traditional bank finance, which many of them have been looking at for quite a long time in Europe, which in Europe is a predominant force of financing. There's also many private placements available or public bond offerings. The two other main conclusions are that some types of projects do require some very specific type of government support, and national and local governments could be very helpful in providing support that can make a transaction much more marketable at a very cost-effective price. And the third key recommendation is that procurement agencies really need to think through their relationships with long-term investors so that they don't lower tariffs after a project has closed, which really does adversely impact investors.
And what are we planning to do with the guide now that it's out?
The guide has been discussed with a variety of different policymakers, as well as investors, issuers, market participants, and those who are interested in helping the Juncker plan succeed. Certainly our members are very supportive of the plan, and we want to do everything we can to help awareness of how to get better priced and more access to infrastructure financing.
Rick, thank you very much.